Yeah, Tom, you're up in the Shaneanigans bar. All right. Cheers.
Good to see you, Tom. How you going?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for coming.
Looking at a few of those, obviously that Lambo and stuff, and when the VT about the show, we've seen you getting into a green Lambo. Was that yours?
No.
Nice though.
Yeah, amazing car. The SVJ. Yeah, you've seen it on my Instagram. It's unbelievable. It sounds incredible.
Is that over the Van Ruin boys?
Yeah, it's a Van. Yeah, so it's a friend of ours, Ryan's, and he's selling it through them boys. And yeah,
you know Ryan too.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Ryan real well.
So he followed me around Cannonball in 2019 in that Lambo. So I've seen it in the rear mirror a lot.
So you did Cannonball Island?
Yeah.
I like that you saw it in the rear mirror.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, and then he booted past, and I followed, tried to keep up.
Although we kind of know you best from Love Island stuff, it's nice to have a car guy in the Shaneanigans building, of course. Now, for you guys at home, let's check out this VT of Tom in action.
Give it to me, big man.
Hey, give it to me.
Yeah, I got lucky in that sense that Maura was single, and that's who I ended up having the connection with.
Oh my God, so we're here in Cincinnati. It's fabulous.
You happy with that VT?
Yeah, it was a good one.
Listen, any man that kind of like looks like that, you have to show the blood off. And I mean, I think I've got to say that hard work and dedication, especially with all the Love Island contestants going in there. I mean, I mean, you're a trainer, you've been training for a long time anyway, but that was, as you said, peak shape. You know what I mean?
While this VT was playing, Tom's like, oh yeah, I was in peak shape there, and I was looking, going, yeah, you look like you let yourself go big time now.
I got the lockdown belly, and I've been drinking too much.
That's your belly. Jeez. I'm off, guys.
What was it like then? So, Love Island. Just to let you know, I'm in common with you there. I did the second ever Love Island back in 2006. So I have it's kind of the same experience, but I think it advanced a lot by the time you got there, though. How did you get on there?
It was a mad one. So I was actually one of the lucky ones that got kind of poached and approached. So a lot of people do apply, but they've got an amazing casting team that kind of reach out across the country, find people that that potentially make good TV. So they got in touch with a modelling agency. I underestimated.
Hold on a second, just got to stop you right there. They got in touch with the modelling agency. Real life, come on, my friend.
What you got?
We got you guys, the modelling agency.
What a man, what a man, what a model, what a man.
Can't let that one slide, you know what I mean? My man's been in a model agency. You have to own that. You got to own that right there.
I've been in a model agency.
Really?
I wasn't signed to anything. I just walked in there and stopped me.
Sorry to stop you.
Yeah, so they got in touch, and I kind of toyed with the idea, and committed, went on. I was in a place in my life where I thought, why not?
Yeah.
So I went on the show, and I was on there 2 weeks. It was a good 2 weeks, good experience, but I mean, I don't think I'd do it again.
Right.
Where
manipulation, isn't it?
So it's like the question that comes up all the time: is it scripted? Is it scripted?
Yeah.
Are you acting? And it's not scripted, but you are acting.
Yes.
So it's kind of like you're a puppet.
Yes.
And you're just a human puppet, and they kind of manipulate you and put you where they want, and get you into conversations that not necessarily quite natural. And then obviously there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't see, because you film 24 hours a day, and you've got 45 minutes that they condense into 45 minutes, and that's what gets shown. So you don't really know what's getting played out. You don't know what things go on the TV and things like that. So it's difficult to know how you're being portrayed, and what bits they've chopped, and it's a real mess
with your head, man.
You kind of touched on it then, but knowing what you know now, would you do it again? If you got asked?
It'd have to be something a little bit more me. I mean, Love Island, I don't know how many people actually go on for Love. I think it's one of them where people go on to raise the profile. It's huge.
It's a stepping ladder, isn't it?
It's huge, and for me, coming from being in the industry, stepping into Love Island, it's opened a few doors. It's got me on here with you guys, and you know, I don't regret it in that sense. But at the same time, I don't think I'd do that kind of show again. It'd have to be like a fitness challenge or some kind of like, you know, I like the MTV challenge, you know, the UK against America and stuff like that. Them kind of shows. I'm not against going back on TV, but it wouldn't be a specific kind of reality show like that.
So what would you say, that TV is your main concentration or fitness is your main concentration right now? Or TV,
You're welcome.
I mean, the whole Joe Wicks thing, man. Come on, he's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's amazing. He's done amazing stuff. He's built his platform, and he's doing stuff now with kids, and he's really used his profile really, really well. And something along them lines, you know, teaching kids how to be and train in the gym properly. And I think, as much people don't like Instagram and stuff like that, the whole Instagram life now, people are starting to pay a lot more attention to being fit and stuff. So, I'd like to get down the education side of stuff and try and help people feel confident in the gym.
Personal trainer scenario.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
It's too far gone.
You got stuff to work with.
Thanks, mate. Here we go. Yeah, I knew you'd come wading in. Can you give us a little bit, I'm going to take you back from the fitness, back to Love Island for a minute.
Yeah.
Any gossip that you can tell us about? It's stuff that people might not have known that...
You were in there with Maura, right?
I was, that's what I was coupled up with. So,
oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I'm not that I don't know her well, but she used to be my Monster Energy girl and stuff back in the day. So we did a lot of events together back in the day.
Yeah, because I mean, she can drift apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she told me she could drift. I don't know whether
Probably.
how legit.
Probably. Yeah, she's on a lot of drift cars, so yeah.
Yeah, so she's learned. But yeah, I went in kind of a few days after she was in, so I was in like second week into the show.
Right.
And then not really any specific gossip. Kind of, you know.
Come on, there's something honestly, you're just not telling us. There's something.
I have, but all I'll say is like what you see on screen. You know, that my famous line, the "Is your mouth line?" You know, there was a lot before that and after that, and there was a lot of build-up that you didn't kind of see. So it's just it's not all as it's all portrayed on TV. So.
They are the secrets right there, really.
Yeah,
people
you know,
It's not what you think it is. You are manipulated into things that don't, you know, that's not the truth. That is the biggest secret.
It's like this job. This is not what I thought it was. There's no catering department whatsoever here. I was told sandwiches, full buffet every time, and have I seen any of it?
No.
Can we go a little bit down the car route as well? Obviously, you're a car head.
Yeah.
First car.
I had a X-Reg Fiat Punto.
You?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was my first car at 17. It was a good little car. It was a great little car for first time driver.
They made a turbo one of those, didn't they? Was it a Punto or was it an Uno turbo?
Mine definitely wasn't.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Mine wasn't a little turbo.
What are you, 17 then?
Yeah. 17.
And your insurance is just looking for the smallest possible engine.
Something that we can insure that I'm not going to kill myself in. That was the idea.
Amen. How old are you? Sorry.
30.
30. Just dipping under 30. So insurance is getting a bit better.
Yeah,
That's why Lambos are in play now. You know what I mean?
Well, one bonus getting older, right?
That's it, exactly. Yeah. The bank balance doesn't add up to a Lamborghini, but at least I might be able to
my
insure it.
friend. Yes. We are rising. So we are.
Well, that 3.7 million Shan or Cyan.
Well, there's a target, though. You know, you have to have a target, man.
Yeah.
So let's aim towards something. So that's up there on the board. So we will aim towards that by the end of the year.
Good. You keep aiming for that and let me have a go when you get it.
Well, so on the Shaneanigans bar, we like to show you some clips on, what's been out on the internet over the last week. And obviously, Tom is a fitness, I wouldn't say freak, but a fitness guru by all means. And in the kind of fitness on lockdown scenarios, a lot of people have tried to do it themselves. And you just mentioned there, you said, teaching people how to do things right.
Yeah.
So without a shadow of a doubt, this is probably how you shouldn't do it, people.
This is specifically why I don't do any exercise. Can you relate to any of that? Is that any of those?
Yeah, I can. I've had a few resistance bands hit me from awkward angles, and the clip of the guy dropping the weight on his chest, I remember doing that when I was a kid.
Really?
Like, training in my garage on my own, gone too
done
heavy, and then kind of shimmying it down my body and rolling out.
I love that.
And it was always the worst when you actually put the clips on the end. If you hadn't put the clips on the end, you could have just one fell off and the other fell off and you were good. Then things just lock on across your belly, you know, like, no.
So we touched on cars as well. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep bringing it back to cars. You both have done the Cannon Run, right?
Yes.
You both did that as
Cannonball Island I did, 2019. Amazing.
Can you tell the viewers, we was talking about this earlier, who you took as your passenger on it? I think this is the coolest story ever.
I took my 82-year-old granddad.
No way.
Yeah.
So cool, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it was literally off the back of Love Island. It was a really last-minute thing. One of my friends said, we've got a spot on Cannonball. Do you want to jump on it?
Wicked.
And I was like, to be honest, I was ringing around my mates going, can you get tomorrow off? Can you get tomorrow off? I've got the weekend over in Ireland. And everybody, it was so short notice, everybody's like, couldn't get the day off.
Well, you didn't tell me he was second fiddle.
But I didn't think he'd want to come. My granddad's one of these, typical old geezer that, likes to plan and have things organised. And me dropping it, do you want to go for a weekend in Ireland? I knew it'd kind of throw him a little bit. And I'm so glad he came. It was incredible. And everybody loved him. And he won Virgin of the Cannonball, which is like best newcomer. So he was absolutely made up. And since then, that's all he's been talking about. Are we going again? Can we go again? So obviously 2020 was cancelled. So 2021 September.
Is it looking good?
Yeah, I hope so.
I think a lot of the car runs are starting to say that they're open and say that they're looking good. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That is what we live for,
The Week Crusade boys are saying they got stuff up and they Cannon Run. There's lots of boys are saying they got stuff on. We're going to have some heavy parties this year. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And there's no better place to do it than Ireland. Honestly. It was incredible. It was incredible. And people were explaining to us, there's thousands of people lining the streets and stuff. I'm like, really, is there?
There really is.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Did you end up in any little thunder benders along the way, near misses?
No, everybody was really well behaved. People, they're all drivers, People, they know how to drive. We were going some decent pace. The police were good with us.
They're all right over there, aren't they?
Yeah, they were good. There's a lead car, and as long as you don't overtake the lead car, you're fine. It was good. So everybody was sensible. It was really, really good.
Too cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, fingers crossed for September this year.
Any ideas what car you're taking? Or
no idea yet. Right. I'll be speaking to Martin at Van Ruin and hopefully tapping him up for something nice.
Can I have something, please?
because he went for the first time too, I think.
Yeah. So we did it together. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in a 488, and I was in an E-Class Mercedes. So it was I hopefully can do a little swap this year and then take the 488.
Yeah, that would have been a bit uncomfortable. Your poor old granddad sat in a Ferrari
that was
the
it.
entire
It worked out perfectly because my granddad was comfortable cruising around in an E-Class.
Massage seats and stuff.
Yeah, massage seat, the air blowing on the back of his neck. It was
He had a great time.
Yeah.
And if you're ever going on the Cannonball Island, there's another friend of ours, Matt Peacock. Do you know Matt? Right. Matt is ripped to pieces like this fella.
Matt's a freak, honestly. He's a few years older than me, and he eats
amazing.
Terribly, and his body's a joke.
He goes in the Pope Mobile and stuff like that sometimes.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this. Butsy sent it to me actually.
Did he?
Said about, your man standing up in the Pope
So
Mobile.
you see the Pope, the guy's ripped under that tunic or whatever it is he could be wearing. And speaking of ripped underneath tunics, this is probably how you could let's call them fitness skills. These people are fitness skills. We were just saying about that very last clip, about that guy going up the street backwards. is that real? If you know it is or isn't, please
Emoji.
let us
Drop
know.
emojis in now. Give us the thumbs up emoji if you know that that's real.
Yeah.
Or not real. Give us a down, because I would love to do that, because that's some skills right there.
Yeah, for
Take
sure.
out your front teeth skills when you get around them.
We need to go and pick some winners for some cards shortly, but I have a couple of things. First, last question for you, Thomas. What's next? What's going on? What's next in your plans?
Well, I've recently got married, so I got married.
Yeah.
What you got for that, Rick Live?
What?
Nothing.
You don't like marriages?
Absolutely nothing.
Come on, wedding DJ. Go DJ. Come on, wedding DJ. Go DJ. Come on, celebration times.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah.
man, celebration.
Congratulations. Mazel tov, congratulations. You just got married.
Cheers, Ben.
And your wife's gonna be carried by Tom Walker in the place. With the microphone, I got a lot of bass. We didn't know this. This was just scripted. Don't worry about it, Rick. This lit.
I love throwing other people under the bus. Well done, fellas.
I almost would give you another shot at that freestyling. Almost. Oh, damn.
Yeah, so she works out in America. She lives in America. So once I'm allowed,
wow.
yeah, I want it. That's the plan to get over to the States and settle out there properly. So
Too
once
cool.
we're allowed,
What part of America?
she's actually in Columbus, Ohio. So
Ohio.
pretty central, yeah. So it's a good commuter city. So it's not too far from New York and Chicago.
Okay.
So it'll be cool.
Very cool, man. Now, but I need two more things. One, would you sign the tub, the pens up there?
Yeah.
Then take the basketball shot for us.
Oh,
so
nervous.
let's pop this down.
Come on, you nailed it all day.
Where are we at?
All
This one?
day.
Does that sound about right there?
You. A
Where's
little
the
bit.
first up? Scott
little
Pepper.
Bit forward, a little bit
Scott,
further.
where am I going? This one? Scott
Nice, a little
Pepper.
bit further, man. Come
Is
on.
that that's about
No,
right.
as
there.
in, like, in further, in further.
You want to go in?
What am I playing for?
So Scott Pepper, you're playing for Scott Pepper. If this goes in, Scott Pepper wins £100.
Straight away.
Come on, son.
100 pounds.
Come on, Tomo.
Go,
Yup.
go.
Yes!
I promise you. That was the first one. That's the first one I've got.
Scott Pepper, Tom Walker's just won you £100 of sale credit. Congratulations.
Crazy.
Tom, you're awesome. Grab a seat back in there. That is you done. Get up, got it. And congratulations, Scott Pepper.
I
Nice
told
one, dude.
you were in good hands, people at home. I told you
I
nailed
can't
every
put it
shot.
down.
Man was going on like, no, I
Congratulations,
didn't,
man.
I
Nice
didn't. Straight in, one time only.